Hey, my loves. Let's go ahead, jump right into this reading. Let us see what the messages are that Spirit has here for you on today. Please do keep in mind, y'all, these are general messages. Only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Let us see. Let us see. Thank you, Spirit. What are the messages for feminine? What does she need to know? What are the messages for feminine? All right. Okay, we have feelings. All right. Take time out to explore the deep emotions you are experiencing. We have spiritual. Your spiritual journey is beginning. All right. So I take this as you and your person realize this connection is very, very special, very unique. Okay. Very special, very unique. Oh, commitment. Okay. This person knows what they want, honey. They didn't come to play with you. All right. It says commitment is an important factor to achieve a successful relationship. I like this. I like a man that knows what he wants. A woman that knows what she wants. You know? Listen, live your life. Live your life here. Both of you realize that two of you admire each other so greatly. All right. It says it's time to think of everything that you admire in your partner. All right. Somebody once upon a time felt guilty for being happy here. Being happy with their person. You know, maybe because other people are not happy. You and this person have a strong bond physically and spiritually. Telepathically, the communication is always on go. It says close soul connections are harmoniously synchronized, creating moments of telepathy. The two of you have a special bond. And you're ready to receive. They're ready to receive. Cherish. Yeah, the two of you have gone through a lot, but you've gotten through it together. Whatever you go through, you get through. And the strongest couples usually do. Ask the welders, not the elders, right? Elder is like, you know, yeah, oh, welder, you're well and elderly. Because we all growing old, okay? So ask the welders. They be done told you. I heard that in a sermon one time and I like it, so I'm sticking with it. They will tell you, the ones who've been together for, you know, 60, 70, 80 years, that they've gotten through things. It's not that they never went through nothing. They got through those things, all right? Yeah, this feels really, really good, y'all. Let's get into this reading. Dun, dun, dun. I feel like this person has realized, or this is you, that, put it whichever side, that you're the only person that's giving them the truth. You're the only person that's giving them the raw. That gives them the real, that tells them like it is. You don't sugarcoat anything. You don't tell them whatever it is that you think they want to hear. You tell them what it is that it is. If they don't like it, it's not your preference for them to be upset or to not like something, but you just tell them the truth. All right. I feel like this person was so tired of dealing with fake and phonies, and then in comes you, someone real, someone who is who they say they are. You know, everything that you say you like, you don't like, you will do, you won't do, etc. Like, that's really you. You didn't, you know, show up as your representative and then months down the road, years down the road, you know, your mask slips off and now you're this other person. No, exactly who you say you are is who you are. They love that, okay? We have the Three of Discs here, the Four of Cups. All right, I'm going to pick the cards and then I'm going to interpret. We have the Emperor. Okay. Come through, Emperor. We have the Death card. All right. Oh. We have the World. Okay. The Ten of Wands. The High Priestess. The King of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles, which is my engagement ring, came out together. So I'm going to put them here together. Wow. We have the Princess Cups and the Queen of Cups came out here together. So I'm going to put them here together. They love you, okay? You love them too. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, we have the Seven of Discs. Okay, underline the energy here, Eo, the Nine of Wands, and we have something poking its head out. King of Pentacles, King of Discs. Excuse me. So, Three of Discs mentions cooperation, teamwork, collaborative effort. It's the energy of commitment, being devoted to something, being devoted to someone. You and this person or people all working together as one. So it's you, your person, and God at the center. That's what I'm getting. Three, the Holy Trinity. Notice spiritual is here. Okay, we have the dove. A dove is a representation of Holy Spirit energy. We have the Four of Cups. Four of Cups is discontentment. This person is bored and dissatisfied with any and everything else. Notice that all these cups are flipped up and there's nothing inside of them. There's nothing inside of these cups. This person flips this cup up and there's this rose. Okay, I'm also getting, for some of you, it's taken a while for the two of you to get to this place. All right, some of you could have at one point in time felt very much so overlooked by your person. Like, do you not see me? I'm right here. Everything you're looking for is in me. But you know, who are you to go up to this person and say that? You would sound like a crazy person. Okay, you just have to let them figure that out on their own. All right, some of you were this person's friend and you played your part accordingly. All right, you were this person's friend while they went through whatever they went through in life and figured out that you were the one. You've been the one. Okay, you always going to be the one. Things like that. All right. This person is just discontent and dissatisfied with any and everything else. They could have been searching for something very specific and just did not find it. Also, when it comes to this rose, you know, they say if you really admire the flower, you leave it. You don't pick it so that it continues to live there. It continues to grow. It continues to thrive, right? But this person is realizing that they don't necessarily have to, you know, change who you are, pick you up from where you are, anything like that. They can just nurture the connection. They can just love on you. They can just, you know, give their best to see it flourish, okay? To see more flowers sprout and bloom and blossom from that one. You know what I mean? They can take that one and maybe take the seeds and make a whole garden up from it, okay? So the Emperor, this is divine masculine representation. Not only is it divine masculine, but it's also a husband. I feel like this person has gotten to a place where they've done their shadow work. And with doing their shadow work, they are now ready to be this husband. They're now ready to be this protector, this provider, this head of home that they always saw themselves being, okay? We have the Death card. Death card is about transformation and change. Something that starts from within and you can see externally, okay? So this person may be glowing. They may have a different, you know, pep in their step. They might have a different stride in their walk or different things like that. But they have certainly gone through spiritual transformation, spiritual awakening. This old version of self has passed away. They're now this new version of, you know, themselves. Okay, so a lot of you may say, this is the person that I've always known they were going to be, that they were always going to grow and develop into. This is why I didn't like turn around and leave. Okay, the world is about growth. It's about closing chapters out, ending cycles so that new ones can begin. This is my spiritual graduation card. This is when a person realizes that they can do all things through the Most High, okay, who strengthens them. We have the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands is about burdens, okay? Not only about burdens, but about the feeling of being unappreciated. Again, your person could know that you think they don't appreciate or that they don't want. Meanwhile, what they want is commitment. What they want is to be your husband. What they want is to be on the same page as you. What they want is to come together, all right? The High Priestess is our inner knowing. It's our intuitive gifts. I feel like, okay, remember I mentioned to you guys about the flies and the gnats and people spying on you that way? Well, the Emperor has a scrying ball in his hand, okay? He also is, like I said, doing some shadow healing or was doing some shadow healing here. This person, there's a person inside of this fly, okay? You guys can see that. But it's like the person has their way of spying or scrying or looking into, and so do you. Okay, we can look at all this and say it's them, or we can look at this and say they went and got readings on you. They went and talked to a spiritual advisor about this because they didn't know what to do. They didn't know what steps to take. The spiritual advisor told them, hey, this person wants commitment. This person has deep feelings for you, but they feel like you don't care. They feel like you don't want it. They feel like you're not into it. Person says, okay, so what do I do? The advisor says you need to take action, King of Wands. You need to show this person that you're for real. You need to be serious. You need to show up. You need to be present. Ace of Pentacles is my engagement ring. You need to make that offer. It's not just any offer, but it's a secure, stable offer. What does this person yearn for the most? Security, stability. That's what they want. If you can't give them that, if you know in your heart of hearts that you can't give them that, you're not ready for that, then don't do it. And this person feels like they are. They feel like they can give you what you need, what you want. So that takes us to this Princess Cups and this Queen Cups. They feel like you're somebody that is extremely loving and nurturing and sincere. You're extremely intuitive. You could have known what this was before they did. You could have known where this was going before they did. Like I said, you allowed them the space, the opportunity, and whatever to make whatever errors, mistakes, etc. that they needed to make. So that when they come to you, they're coming ready. They're not coming full of doubt, uncertainty, questions. No, they have the answers that they need. They have the clarity that they need. They're ready now. You gave them that space to do that. Okay? And they love you for it. So in comes apology or reconciliation, wanting to start anew or wanting to go into this next chapter. I've matured, I've grown, and I'm ready now. That's where this person is coming from. Okay? Seven of Pentacles is about investments. Investments of our time, our energy, our love. This person is appreciating everything that you've put into this. Some of you and this person that I'm speaking on, you know, like you and your person, could have experienced miscarriages. Not all of you, but some of you. Okay? Others of you, you know, the energy I'm getting there from that is every time you thought this person was ready in the past, or anytime you thought someone was ready, they weren't. So it's going to have to take true action from this person for you to believe what it is that they're saying. Not that your inner knowing isn't saying, hey, this is my divine masculine. We know that part. But the fact that this person is really ready, because what's interesting and what gets me about this feelings card all the time is that this person is laying in bed. It's like they're in hospice or something, like they're in recovery, you know. The heart can only take so much, guys, okay? Heartbreak is real. It's a real thing, okay? So the heart can only take so much. Now, Pentacles represent years. So this could have been a really long time, 7 years or so, that you've been just waiting on this person to wake up, waiting on this person to see the truth, waiting on this, waiting on that. Eventually, a person gets tired. Okay, Nine of Wands. Look at this. Eventually, you get tired. You start feeling worn out. You're ready to give up. And so either you actually did give up, or you're just about gave up. But then we have Princess Wands. It's like you have so much fire, so much energy, so much ambition inside of you that it's hard for you to really give up. Okay. Now, there are a few things that I want to look into here. Not too many, because this seems to be a very straightforward reading. But let us see. Let's look deeper into this Four of Cups. Four of Cups, Ace of Swords. Yeah, they have the clarity now on what it is they want to do. It's like everything else is over. And they also see how you could feel. Ten of Swords, Nine of Wands. They get that. They get that. Because it's like they had to turn over every cup other than yours. It's like almost as if they were avoiding it or something. But the way it feels to me is like they just didn't feel ready for it. They didn't feel like they were this emperor, which they feel like you deserve an emperor. So if I'm not ready to be that, then how can I come and disturb you and whatever you got going on? Okay, so that's what I feel. But now they have this clarity. Now they want to speak truth. Okay, so we have this Death card. Hermit. So yes, they've been going through some spiritual awakening. They've been going within. They've been reviewing their soul contracts. The Magician. And now they're aiming to manifest a very specific outcome with this Queen of Cups because they love you. King of Cups. Okay, let's see. Ten of Wands. Three of Cups. Yeah, if there was a third party here at any point in time, and this person knew that they were interested in you, this person could be gossiping, spying, you know, also getting their own readings done, things like that. Okay, let's see. Yep, that's what it was. We have the Devil and we have the Hangman. wanting to keep one stuck, wanting to keep them in a certain situation. So spy on you, get as much information as possible kind of thing. Okay, let us see. High Priestess. Six of Wands. Yep, it's something coming to your awareness, or you just knowing what you need to know. It's also this person getting readings and being completely shocked by the information that they receive. Like they know who twin is, they know who karmic is, and they're just flabbergasted. Okay. We have the 7 disc here. Yeah, you were waiting. You were waiting on them to see whatever they needed to see so the two of you can carry on and build this 10 of Pentacles. Okay. Well, they see it. Underlying energy here is Queen Wands and the Empress. Yeah, they see it now. They see you as their heart's desires, wish fulfillment. You know, they want to put work into this connection. They want to overcome obstacles and hurdles together. They see you as their divine counterpart here. Someone who can keep up with them. Queen of Wands, King of Wands, Queen of Cups, King of Cups. Okay, they just see you as their equal. We have the 3 of Swords. Okay. This person... How do I put this? That was weird. This person... It's like they are, I don't want to say heartbroken, but at kinda. It's like at the idea of never making this a real thing, you know? If you never trust them again, remember that 10 of Swords, 9 of Wands. If you lose faith in this or anything like that, they just see themselves being heartbroken. Okay? Trust. It says trust the process and your journey. All right? So Spirit wants for you to trust this though. All right? We have connection. Build meaningful connections with others. So Spirit wants for you to trust this connection. Okay. Yeah, your twins. Your twin souls. Do we see this? Let me show you guys this right quick. Okay, your twin souls. Twin energies. Okay, complementary wholes. Can't say complementary halves. Complementary wholes. Because the world, something has come full circle. You guys are full people. Whole people. Okay. We have transformation and healing. Yeah. You're healing. They're healing. This person wants you to know they're here for you. They support you. Whatever you need. Whatever you want. Okay. Whatever your heart desires, they want to give it to you. We have love yourself. Self-love is the foundation of attracting love from others. Yeah. You love all on yourself, and because of that, you're attracting meaningful love back to you. Okay. You're attracting meaningful love. We have faith. Trust that the universe has your back. Okay. Underlying energy here is balance. Maintain balance in all areas of your life. Okay. So just because this person is now waking up to what this is, or they're wanting this connection, they're wanting this commitment, Spirit is like, still maintain your balance. All right. Still maintain your balance. You're getting everything that you wanted though, love. And with the person you want it with. How beautiful. Okay. We have scales of balance. Again, see, seek equilibrium in love and career. Harmonizing your inner scale to weigh decisions with both heart and mind. Okay. Spirit only wants you to do something if you want to do it. So I'm gonna move this down, guys. It's just then I can move this back over. Okay. That works for me. All right. Seek clarity. Embrace openness and insight, allowing life's truth to reveal themselves. Life's truths to reveal themselves. Okay. And I said, I feel like that's pretty much what you did. You just started loving on yourself a lot harder and said everything will show itself. I'm not stressing about this. on your own. It's time to take some alone time or be single to get a new perspective, okay? I feel like, yeah, for some of you, this person comes in, they want this, you trust the connection, cool. But while you're working on healing, you're just going to be alone and enjoy it. And the person can't be upset with you about that, okay? You deserve that. You deserve that time to just be, to figure out if this is A, still what you want, and B, you know, just give yourself that grace. Act with clarity. Yeah, if you're not 1000% sure, then it's time that you fall back, pause a little bit so that you can gain that clarity. It says focus your intentions. Navigate decisions with clear insight and purpose, okay? Because for some of you, I feel like the thing that's getting you and that's going to continue to bother you if you don't heal it is the fact that it took for this person to have to go through whatever they went through for them to see it, or it took for somebody to tell them, yeah, that's your twin, or it took, you know, for you, it feels like it took the most. It feels like it took the most. Like you already knew, and you knew that eventually they would see. But remember that Nine of Wands, it's like it just took so much out of you, you know, that now the person is like, oh, I see it now. I see it. It's like, huh? You know, like Common said, it does not take a whole day to recognize sunshine. I don't feel like it took a whole day, honey. I don't feel like it took forever for them to realize. But I do feel like they were distracted by karmics and distortion and all this other stuff. And it's not an excuse. It's just the truth. But now that this person sees what they need to see, Spirit is like, it's time to think of everything that you admire in your partner. If this is really the person, they will give you that grace. They will allow you that time, that space, that opportunity to do what's best for you, to decide if this is what you still want. But at least you know that this is what they're wanting with you, okay? Underlying energy here is connections guide. Harness the power of networks. Cultivate meaningful relationships and strategize your path to success. Okay, so I do feel like this is a meaningful connection. Something that you and this person have is very, very real, very, very spiritual, very unique. All right, something that a lot of people want but will never get the chance to have. Doesn't mean you have to rush into it though. You still owe yourself that space, that time to heal and to really make a clear decision. All right. So I pray that this helps you. I know it will. If this was your reading or you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. And if you have not already, go ahead and subscribe. Peace and hair grease.